Hello beautiful soul, I am making this video after facing my deep shame, and this video is especially for the people who are you know following their dreams and like believing in something that they have not seen yet happening and still they are moving forward, or like for the people who have the ancestral line of deep scarcity. So I've been following my dreams, and I didn't know what's gonna happen and anything, but I just kept taking steps. I kept following my inspiration to move to new city without knowing anybody, and not having, I didn't know how I'm gonna eat, but it was all working out. Sometimes my God inspired my father to support me and all of that, but it's like a lot of control, a lot of control thing that happens at home. Anyway, so right now I decided like I'm not gonna get the money from my father. I'm gonna do it all by myself. And growing up, I have seen what I have seen with my eyes and heard from my ears around money. What I have seen is oh my god, it's like bunch of people just anxious. My mother was always anxious, my father was always anxious. My grandmother literally died with having no treatment because there was no money for the treatment. And lineages, like people, and it was deep, so much trauma. Just give me a moment. I think I'm boiling some potatoes. Okay, so just and what I learned was the only way that you can have money is when someone gives it to you. Like literally, you have to be in begging state around money. So every time in the past 1.5 years, in February it's gonna be 2 years since I've been consistently showing up on YouTube. Okay, and I always felt that begging. It's like I'm begging my viewers to like give me money, give me financial stability. And not showing in my power like, hey, I am providing such deep value, the work that I am doing, talking about things, and so that somewhere in the world someone will feel less lonely. It's so powerful. Otherwise also, like the wisdom that I have shared, real wisdom, it happens. It's gonna be one more whistle, and then we're gonna call. I will go and turn off this stove. Anyway, so the wisdom that I have shared, it's so powerful, but I could never deeply believe in that. Like I could never believe that I can receive money because I am offering the value, because I am valuable or anything like that. Let me just go. Oh wait, look at my outfits. Wow. Anyway, so I could never believe that I can make money just by being myself, because I am valuable. So that power, the alignment with this power needed to happen inside of me, and it is happening when I am at this stage. Like today, when I woke up, I don't like eating salty stuff in the morning. I like eating fruits, I like eating watermelon, and I didn't have the money to get it. And I was really sad. It was dark, my entire being was. And then when I was doing the yoga, I was just crying and doing it, and then by the time I was done with yoga, it was a meltdown, like what kind of position I am in and this and that. And to have faith, when you can't afford food, and then I had to feel this pain and see it that as part of the reality of my life, because growing up I did had food. I would go school hungry, and the food that was there at the home, it was given to the my cousins, my brother. Like I grew up with my auntie, and she had 2 sons. So they would get the food, I would not, but I could never feel the pain. I never acknowledged that pain, fully. And those sensation, I felt very shame around it. And when you are going through this kind of lack, the person you become, it's like, oh my god, how can I steal the from that student? How can I steal that food from them? How can I get this from them? How can I get just some money so that I can make food? Can I steal it? Can I beg for it? Can I, when I lived that kind of, my entire being was just like that till that time I was 21, 22, and even when I had the money, I could never undo this process, deep somatic process, like preparing my body to receive the financial flow and the stability that comes from having your material needs met. I have to prepare my body, because no one, my mother, no one had ever, like, had this kind of stability in their body. Even, people can have money and big houses and they can still be in survival. That's been the reality. And for me to show up, I wanted to make this video so that you, first of all, my faith has been tested. I was like, God, can I, like, it was like, I can't anymore. I can't live another day like this worrying about food. I can't, but I do have, but then I get the strength, which is what I am grateful for. I was like, okay, fine, I don't like eating salty stuff in the morning. I like eating fruits, but at least I have this pumpkin and this coconut milk and I can drink it. And honestly, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I like soups in the evening time, but I had to in the morning. But I was grateful because things could be worse. I could be homeless and not even have the coconut milk and the pumpkin, so having that was also, I felt grateful, and having the strength to just live and to show up. And this is challenging. It's super challenging, and I wanted to really show it that when we follow our dreams, times like this comes and the support also comes. We will have what it takes, like what is required. We will always have it. And yeah, just wanted to share all of this. I hope this message helped you, video helped you in some way. But just give me a moment if there is something else that I can remember that I had to share. Like, yeah, and it is going to be very exciting to see how God leads me through this. Because always, whenever I was taking steps, I was always afraid. Back in 2020, when I was changing my diet, because we had like lot of lack mindset. So then investing money into fruits and all was not normal at all. But I started to do it because I had this conversation with Mother Earth, in which my heart it was just a voice from my heart, like, I am your mother and I will provide. I am your mother and I will provide. It was Mother Earth telling me that. And after when I heard that voice, I was just like, okay, I changed my diet. I started not knowing how I'm going to afford something the next day, but it always worked out so beautifully, and that faith was keeping me going. Like, I know Mother Earth will provide. I know God's got me. God's gonna take care of me. But now when my faith is tested like this big, like money not showing up and like me, so I'm just going back, yeah, last night, in the past 2 days, I was commenting on like those stories on threads, where people say, oh, I have the money, I want the money, anyone's rent I can pay, or oh, my business made this much. So I would just comment like, okay, do I would you, I don't have the money for food, would you like to share it with me? I had to do that, and I felt so ashamed, and I was like, why? It's like I want to be, I'm like, how can I be in my power? It's like when you see from your eyes people making money by being in their power, you do that behavior. But what I have seen is people being completely powerless around money, So I start to be that. Anyway, so this faith, I'm just super excited how God's gonna lead me. I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is that it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good, and I have no proof of it right now. No, in the reality, but I know it. I know it. God's got me. I know Mother Earth got me. She got me so beautifully, and she's gonna lead me. And yes, I'm just very excited to be led by her. Yeah. I I hope this video helped you. Book a one-on-one intuitive guidance session with me if your intuition is calling out to, have deeper support with me. If you want to move through fears, deep emotions of the past, or if you need intuitive guidance, I'm your girl. Let me put you in your power and take you to your next step. And you can also donate for my rent, food, basic bills, my groceries. I can get fruits, buy me fruits. It will make me so happy. Yeah. Link of everything is in my bio. I will see you in another video. Thank you for being here. And God inspired me to wear this outfit, like what, and also inspired me to do yoga, to show up on here, and yeah, just communicate honestly, like wow. Bye, I love you.